The moment stretched, taut as the strings of an unseen harp, the air vibrating with the weight of expectation. Eleanor's pulse was a drumbeat of defiance, of fear, and of awe intertwined. The creature's eyes followed her every motion, a predator and a scholar observing the courage and desperation in her stance. She could sense it analyzing, dissecting, deciding whether she would survive the consequences of knowledge. Every shadow seemed alive now, curling around her, whispering secrets too ancient for human tongues. Eleanor took a slow step forward, hands raised yet trembling. The symbol beneath her fingertips pulsed brighter, a heartbeat shared between her and the being before her. She realized she was no longer merely an intruder but a participant in a ritual that spanned lifetimes. The basement, once a simple cellar of stones and dust, had transformed into a cathedral of forgotten gods, each corner steeped in power and vigilance. The air was thick with the scent of charred herbs, dried blood, and something faintly metallic that reminded her of storms yet to come. The creature's form shifted again, taking on contours that suggested wings, then melting into smoke, then condensing into the shape of a towering sentinel of obsidian and gold. Eleanor's breath caught. She had expected terror, but there was majesty here, a presence that demanded reverence and understanding rather than blind fear. She felt the centuries of confinement and the weight of centuries of rituals that had tried to bind it, as though the very house itself had been designed to contain this singular consciousness. And then it moved closer, not with malice, but with deliberate purpose, each step a declaration of awareness, of testing boundaries. Eleanor's mind raced, every choice, every gesture mattered. She recited another sequence of incantations, fragments stitched together from memory and instinct, letting the rhythm guide her. The air vibrated with an almost musical quality, a resonance that seemed to pulse in harmony with the creature's energy. Then came a sound, subtle at first, a whisper carried on the wind, a rustle of air as though the walls themselves breathed. Eleanor realized it was not a threat, but a communication. The creature was teaching, revealing glimpses of knowledge buried beneath centuries of silence. Her hands traced the symbol one final time, her voice rising in clarity, matching the cadence of the basement's vibrations. The creature paused, golden eyes glimmering with acknowledgement. For the first time, Eleanor felt a bridge forming between herself and the ancient being. She was no longer alone, and yet, the enormity of the forces she had stirred pressed against her chest. She understood that what lay ahead would demand more than courage. It would demand a surrender to the rhythm of a world older than any living soul, a world governed by rituals, silence, and shadows that breathed